Hello and welcome to the video in which I'm gonna store my IVE collection away. Yay! And if you're new here, I'm doing this for every group I have. I already have videos uploaded for XLove and ZV1, so if you like those, check them out. And for now, I'm gonna start with this binder, and then we'll come back to this because it contains newer eras. I won't have IVE Secret in here because I didn't even buy the albums around this time. I'm gonna explain later why. But at least I have stuff for IVE Empathy, and I hope it's gonna be interesting for some of you. Let's go! First, let me show you the binder from the outside. I'm a huge fan of those Macron binders, and the majority of my collection is in them. And this is the first time I bought this white outside and colored inside thing, but now I'm also seeking a white outside and blue inside. Now I actually have a white and green for Stray Kids, but it's a collection I don't really touch right now, so I'm quite forgettable about it. But yeah, this is how I designed it. Previously I had it all just in one binder, the other one. I already had the majority of this design, but I decided to copy it here in a way. Yeah. I think it looks really cute, and pink is also the color I really do associate with them. And here I have this one I got on the IVE concert I went to, and this is like, those are the backs from the postcards from the Loved IVE version of iSwitch. Yeah, so let's just begin. I don't really know if anyone needs the pages or the binder. If you're interested, you can ask me below, but I'm not sure if I even can find it. So let's begin with this page, and I really love it because it's all the freebies I got from their concert. It was actually my first full-on K-pop concert I went to. I went to Music Bank in Paris some time ago. Yeah, where I also saw them, but at that time I didn't really stand them. I eventually became a fan of theirs at like the end of the same year, but yeah. Usually I keep those two in white sleeves, but I ran out of them while packing stuff, and I had to use those two up. Yeah, so I'm missing stuff. For this one it's cute, but for this one it's not really. So yeah. And now we'll just store this stack away. I must admit, I don't really recall how it all should be, because I made a setup and then I went on vacation, and that's why I haven't uploaded in such a long time. But yeah, I hope it's gonna look good. Yay. And so this binder is for my first year of studying IVE, if we can say so, for the majority of stuff here. It starts, yeah, you may say it starts with a Dreamy Day, but like I considered the beginning of it with Batty, and to me, no, wait, I want to do it this way. It kind of ends at iSwitch, because this is, or Crush, I think that's a Crush, or I'm Alive, yeah. All those names. And this is my first year as an IVE collector. So as you may understand, the era I came to collecting IVE was Batty. But this is like actually the time I started trying to buy Wonyoung photocards. It first started with me just like looking at her cards for a very long time, and I think every collector had this, at least every girl group collector had this point in their life where they were like looking at Wonyoung's cards and thinking, yeah, I want her, yeah, I do. And then I made myself a little wish list for her, which is crazy. This is one of the few wish lists I actually completed. Mostly I just do wish lists with the cards I find like incredibly wonderful, and then I can never actually find them and complete the pages. But this time I did, and I'm really glad about it. But also at the very beginning I was like, no, I'm not gonna buy any Wonyoung cards with bangs, because I had like a trauma as a child. My mom always used to cut me bangs, like those really straight ones that looked hella ugly on like anyone. And since then I was like surrounding bangs and just like, no, not on me, not on anyone else. Like, not that I was like hating on people who had bangs and like not speaking to them, and as soon as one of my friends cut bangs I cut all ties with them. No, it wasn't like that. I just like, I was like, no, not for me, and at least in cards I didn't want to have it. But then Wonyoung, she does always slay, and this time she did too, so I just could not put some of her cards into my wish list, also with the bangs. And the first era I semi-collected was I've Mine, and my first comeback of them was I Switch, for which I've completed all the sets I wanted. As you can see, I don't collect all the sets because I'm not really fond of those like 6 pocket binders, and it would be also expensive, and often I don't like all the cards from the set. But like, I try to collect 4 cards per version or 4 cards per outfit, as you can see here, because for example I think Annyeong's are a pre-order benefit, and then those ones are, I think Liz was my pool and I bought Gal. I also like, this is one of my favorite cards of hers, because look at her, she is so beautiful. I love her cheek card, and then also this earring, oh my god. Also what I think it's kind of nice that the prices on Wonyoung's cards have actually like fallen off partially, not everywhere, but I'm really happy about it, because when I first started collecting her, I spent so much more money on usual cards you wouldn't actually spend that much money on. Yeah, if anyone was interested. And then, wait, so what I wanted to say is that Wonyoung is no longer my bias somehow. So I started with her, obviously, but then throughout I've switched, like, or at the beginning of I Switch, I was heavily bias wrecked, if you can say it like that, by okay, let's do it like that. Like that. Okay. I was heavily bias wrecked by Liz and Eugen, but throughout the era, and especially with Ascendial, Ray is just my cutie pie. I really love her. Yeah, and so for a while now, those two have been my bias line, but with I've Empathy and Issa's pink hair, I really wanted every card of hers. I obviously did not get it with the amount of groups I stan, but for this era my bias wreckers were Gail and Lisa. So at some point I just thought, okay, so I've been bias wrecked by every member of the group, why don't I just like buy the cards I like and don't care? Financially responsible decisions are not for me, but girl group photo cards are really the type of things that make me so happy. And I don't know why I talk so much, and we are not even halfway through this binder and we have another one to go. But yeah, this set, you can see here, this card was actually the very first card I bought of her, and the very first card that like made me wanted to like really buy her. And then I bought it on Neokio for, I think it was like 10 euros, so it's not too bad, I think. Wait, I mixed them up. But I just thought she's so cute, and it's also from Off the Record, the Off the Record MV. And then I bought the rest here. I really wanted the Lisa with the apple, but I couldn't find it at that time, so I just bought this one, and now I'm too lazy to like trade them or buy the other one instead of this. So yeah, I'm just keeping her. Okay, I'm really sorry about this shiny thing, but I can't really do anything about it right now. But yeah, so this is like a Haranhe page where they all do this pose. I just saw a lot of them in someone's post, and I was like, they were really cheap, and I was like, why don't I make up a page out of them? And so I did, and I think it looks really cute to this day. Also this Hello Kitty Liz, oh my gosh, I also do like her a lot in this era, and now we are slowly coming there. The thing about this era is that I am a huge Axla fan. I consider them my ultimate group right now, as of right now, and they are currently, they had a comeback and they released stuff till August, till the end of August, until the beginning of their Japanese tour. And I really did not have money, but also on the other hand, I didn't really like the concept. I did love the album music-wise, but I did not really love all the concepts. I did enjoy Girl and every of them. She was cutie patootie. Her blonde is something out of this world. I think I really want the purple version where they are in the outfits from the trailer. I did fall in love with the card from right there, and also this evil Cupid. Yeah, evil Cupid version. They're so adorable. And again, like, race card there. Kill me, please kill me. So I definitely have them in my wish list. But I'm hoping to buy them from resellers, since I don't know, but it's always so hard for me to buy IVE albums because they have like such low inclusions. They have like one card, and then they maybe have postcards and then stickers, and that's all. And this is maybe something I could get out from a like digipack. And I'm like, I feel icky about spending my money on stuff like that. Okay, do I have more pages? Oh, I actually do. Okay, wait. Let me do the last one first because I know what I want to put there. Because this one here has like a really, I wouldn't say it's ugly, yeah, but the back just does not fit any of the other cards and the binder at all. So I put this one here to just cover it up. It's some random Lomo card. So I'm putting her here. And then I have this Ray, and she goes down here. This is actually like one of the cutest things I've ever gotten because someone who I bought this card from, I suppose, made this decoration and I couldn't take it off till this day because she lives in them. And also about this card, I was in my Spanish class when these dropped and I was like, yeah, every go I opened, Wanyang was available, everybody was available but she, and I was like crying and screaming. And then later on I bought her for like €7. I think someone was just like selling out their collection. I don't know if that's much or little because I often feel like I spend way more than other people do. But yeah. Okay. But for me, at least at the time, it felt like a good deal. Yeah. So for their new era, I loved I version. One of the best things I saw in K-pop this year, really cute. Then I did enjoy the pink version a lot, with them being like those like luxury ladies. And also potentially I want the purple version, but it has like a little lower priority. I would also be just like happy to buy her. Again, as said, maybe without photocards, just for the sake of the photo book. And maybe the poster. I don't remember if they have one or not, but yeah. Also, I'm like really sorry for my English. I did not speak it for over 2 months with anybody, and I think I lost it a little. Yeah, this is already it. I think we're gonna do a very fast flip through and then we'll move on. Have you seen them? This right. Then we'll move on to the second binder because I'm like already really tired somehow. Maybe it's due to the lack of sleep I got. But also, tell me about your collections. Who do you collect and who are your biases? Okay, and now we go to my second binder that contains eras that were either before I've Mine or after Alive. Yeah, and it has this like I've Empathy thing to it. Those are 2 flowers I pressed myself. This one is from my grandmother. I don't even remember what it's called. And I think actually this is one of my very favorite designs here. And this guy, I'm so in love with them. I'm actually so sad that I did not buy them in a while. Yeah. I think I should return them, but as soon as like X-Love, my wishlist for I've1 will be completed. I'm gonna like go on a little hiatus with them and just like buy a few cards of other groups to remember how it feels. And so the first page here will be a Wonyoung collab page. Yay. So I went on Rolla, or like I searched for Rolla cards of Wonyoung, and if you know those Rolla Wonyoung cards, then you know them, and they're so expensive, and I couldn't find them. But it was like, I believe, February, and I found those ones pretty fast, and for, I wouldn't say it's like cheap, but it's relatively cheap. So yeah, I found those, and then I just took them. I think it's a good decision. I'm gonna put it on like everywhere this upcoming Christmas. I also don't really enjoy autumn because it's just like rainy and gray, and it makes me really tired. So like as soon as August ended, it's begun to be kind of Christmas time for me. And this is really cheap. I believe it's Hamburg Christine. I thought it was Amy's, but yeah, it's from her collab. And this one is a POB for Ive's first season's greetings. And the funny thing about it is that they debuted in December, and one of the first cards released by them was this season's greetings. And I believe it's kind of hard for a Rocky group, or like for a collector of a new group, to just like, okay, now I bought the albums, now I support the girls, now they had their comeback, and now here comes this thing that costs like 50 plus bucks with the shipping. Yeah. But I'm really glad a lot of guys bought it at the time, because now I got this really cute card through a reseller. Yeah, I don't know what to say about this page. It's just, ooh. I know, it's just cutie Wonyoung cards. And as you can see, the majority of my cards are still Wonyoung. But here we have, for example, a little set. And this card is so cute. Actually, for this set, I had the goal of buying these two girls. And then the other two, it was like, I did not care about who the other two were, because all the other cards were just so adorable. And I found this Eugene card fairly cheap from someone on hand. And for the others, I had to join Goal 4. But yeah, I'm so happy, and I believe this is one of the prettiest sets I own. Look at them. And this is another set for I have empathy. Maybe it's either Star River or K-Town, and those two or three were again my top, which I really needed. And then I thought I would like buy another card, but I still haven't, and it's been a while since. Yeah. And then Loft Ive must be one of my like favorite concepts ever. They never tease them, but they always have the prettiest cards. And my biggest wish is actually to get Gal for this, because she looks like a snow princess. She does really fit there, despite being like an autumn girly. Winter, she looks stunning. And also right now with her blonde hair, she is literally Elsa from you know where. Okay, wait. Okay, I'm gonna put those three on this page because I'm not sure if I have enough pages, but those are like my favorite cards. Those two I did buy from the same seller, I suppose. It's MMT and Bitmoo. This card, I wanted to scream when I got to the person. Nobody has gotten it till then. And I know I saw Gal for like fairly cheap like the other day, but this cutie, I couldn't find her in a while and nobody wanted her, and I was like really wondering why, but whatever, better for me. She is stunning. And I actually was looking for a Ray in this outfit with this headphones, but if you know it, I believe a lot of people also fell for her during Ice Switch, and so she is now a pretty pricey member, or like a pretty hard member to get. So yeah, I still haven't gotten her. Then I have an interesting page. Wait, so I have these two. And these two. Wait, I'm confusing myself. I guess I wanted to put this one young on this page since they're in one set. Yeah. Please, someone help me. Okay, and then we have Wanya and Guy, all in blue. And if you haven't noticed, I go for like color order in my binders. I think this way it looks cuter. I would also love to do like fillers, those like cute ones, coquette ones with this lace and ribbons, because I think it really fits them. But I haven't gotten to it, yeah, till now. Then I have this page, which I'm just gonna put in without further ado. This is also like, I believe, because the store, I believe it's also either Withmore or K-Town, was like a go-to store for a lot of people. This card is pretty cheap, but oh my gosh, like if I was a person to set the price for Wonyam cards, I would sell this for like hundreds of dollars, you know. And then I saw this card on someone's setup, and I was like, she looks really cute, why don't I get her? And so I did, because this is, I believe, Starship, and Starship is mostly easy to get, but this is only from my experience. Yeah, and a lot of pages here seem kind of more random and mixed than the other one, just because I had like a fixed setup for the other one, partially, at least for the album cards. And here I'm just putting the stuff away that looks good together, especially for the older eras, because they just confuse me. Also, please tell me, what are your favorites from their discography? I really did enjoy, like from the new one, I did enjoy XOXZ, and then I liked, what was it called? Gotcha is cute, and Midnight Kisses. But my all-time favorite B-side of theirs is My Satisfaction. I heard it, the first time I heard it live at this music bank thing, and I fell for them. I did immediately, and there was no way back. This song was really catchy, and I was really sad when they didn't perform it at my tour stop. But yeah, it's one of like my go-to K-pop songs, and it also has this little darker vibe to it, which I think they went for in this album. And so what I got confused with is this last card, because I don't know where to go with it. Yeah, but I think we can put her here. I know that those are technically a set, from Wave, but I'm denying it. Yeah, and so now we have like another flip through. I hope you enjoyed this video a lot and you liked my yapping, because I'm the type of person who usually watches video rather as podcasts. Watches videos rather as podcasts. And so I love it when people talk a lot, and so I try to do the very same. And yeah, here I have this Liz and the blanket. Isn't she cute? Yeah, I really hope I'm gonna be able to buy their new albums sooner or later. At the very end, I'm just gonna buy them as a present for myself for Christmas. Thank you for watching. If you got through this part, let me know answer all the questions I asked throughout the video, and leave a like if you liked it. And that's it. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye bye.